Now from the news team that's covering the Carolinas, this is Channel 9 Eyewitness News at 5.
Breaking now at 5, a new day for security in our local schools is coming. In the aftermath of a shooting that turned deadly at Butler,
schools in lockdown, I have one male shot.
And recent arrests for students with guns, CMS is responding.
CMS will not tolerate weapons that are brought onto our campuses.
During the next 90 minutes, Channel 9 analyzes the new security upgrades, when they're coming, and asks if they will do enough to keep guns out and protect our children. This afternoon, Superintendent Clayton Wilcox laid out a clear plan for increased security at schools across the district.
He also revealed a tough stance on prosecuting students who bring weapons to school and anyone who allows that student to get a gun. Let's start with some of the physical changes students and parents will start to see. In the new year, random schools will begin using metal detecting wands to check students as they enter various buildings. School officials will also begin random backpack checks, and teachers will also be provided a panic button system that can alert officials if something is wrong. Eyewitness News education reporter Elsa Gillis questioned the superintendent about this plan today, and she joins us live for a deeper look at what all this means.
Now, this was a fast and urgent announcement here today, given what happened just days ago at Butler High School. The message from the superintendent was clear. The time has come for increased action to keep guns out of schools.
No one should ever have to worry about their student, their wife, their brother, their sister, their husband, a loved one being in harm's way at the school. Yet here we are.
It's been 18 days since shots rang out in the hallways of Butler High School. 16-year-old Jatwan Cuffey is behind bars. His classmate Bobby McKeithen is dead. And since then, more guns have been uncovered on CMS campuses. It lit the match for a feverish conversation across our community in Channel 9 studios and by Superintendent Clayton Wilcox about what can be done to keep guns out of school.
What happened at Butler is terrible. And it's a terrible way to be reminded of a fundamental truth that schools should, in fact, be a safe place.
Now, Dr. Wilcox has unveiled an aggressive plan to do more. Starting after winter break, they'll begin random wanding of students and random searches of backpacks and bags. They're also increasing camera monitors to include all mobile classrooms. They'll accelerate getting teachers panic cards. Every front door will have an electronic keyless entry access system. And they'll work with staff to update all safety plans, entry and emergency procedures, crisis teams, and communications. He says CMS police will be working closely with CMPD on putting this all in action. And this is just part of what Dr. Wilcox says is a much broader conversation the whole community needs to be a part of.
How is it that these kids are getting their hands on guns? How is it?
Now, Dr. Wilcox also emphasized the need for a significant investment in the emotional, social, and mental health supports of students. He also says there will be community town hall discussions, and this is just the beginning. Erica?
And Elsa, there's no question these changes are a step in the right direction for CMS, but many parents might still be wondering, does this go far enough? We've heard those calls about many wanting metal detectors. I noticed that was not part of the plan announced today.
That's right, Erica. Dr. Wilcox said they did take a look at it, but they couldn't reconcile lining up potentially hundreds or thousands of students to go through them because he said that presents a whole other set of factors that they couldn't control. He also says they have multiple buildings on campus, so kids would go through them and then go outside where a weapon could potentially be stashed. He said they felt what was presented today was the best use of resources. Erica?
All right. Thank you, Elsa. Now, just 40 minutes ago, Matthews Police released some recordings from officers from the moments after that fatal shooting at Butler High School.
School's in lockdown. I'm on the 500 hallway. I have one male shot, 500 hallway.
Now, we are still going over that recording, listening to all of it to hear how police search for that suspect. We'll bring you more on that ahead at 5.